Every genre on the Lenovo Legion Go 2. How does this handheld handle it? Well, this video is going to be a little different. It's not about performance metrics, but actually more about how it feels in this handheld with every single type of game. Well, before we get into it, my name is Christian Herrera. Thank you so much for just engaging in these videos. I've jumped from 250 to over 300 subscribers, and now my new goal is 500. So thank you so much for just engaging. It's keeping me motivated to make these videos for you. But let's jump right into it. What categories did I choose? Well, it's action, RPG, shooters, sports, side-scroll, puzzles, simulation, strategy, and fighting. And how did I choose these games? Well, I looked on Steam, see what was most popular, and then just remembering what games were actually just really fun to play and won a lot of awards. So let's get right into it. Let's get into fighting, the category that I was most anticipating here on this handheld, because growing up, I played fighting games such as Street Fighter and Tekken on a PlayStation 2. And back when I didn't have internet, I would invite my friends over and we would just get competitive on duking it out with Ryu, Akuma, some Hadoukens in there. So let's go into Street Fighter 6. You can tell here that just Street Fighter 6 looks phenomenal and runs great. I love the updated D-pad on this Lenovo Legion Go 2. It just helps you pull off combos, makes it so much easier to just enjoy and play, and it works very, very well on this handheld. I think fighting is one of the best ways you can actually play this handheld, as you can see, and Tekken, I'm sure it's the same way. The D-pad, just being able to pull off those combos, works phenomenal. Let's go to another category, action. So what is an action game? Maybe you consider action Ratchet & Clank, God of War. And yes, those are action, but I chose Wukong just because it has so many awards on it and just looks so great. The artwork in this game is phenomenal, so looks-wise, it looks great. This genre is awesome. And playable-wise, I think this is one of the best ways to play this as well. I played Elden Ring on the Lenovo Legion Go 1, and that's when I fell in love with these handhelds. So I can never go back on not playing single player mode games like action or RPGs. And this action game right here just looks great, feels great in the hands. It's great on this handheld, and it runs smooth. And I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, they re-optimized it for handhelds. So now handhelds just handle it very well, and this Lenovo Legion Go 2 does. RPG. So what did I choose for RPG? Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm telling you, this game is still talked about and it's so old. It goes on sale quite a bit on Steam, but on this handheld, it looks great. My only gripe is I did have to tinker with the settings to change the resolution to fit the screen properly, and sometimes it reverts back when I'm exiting out of the game and booting back in, and that's kind of annoying, but once you optimize that and change the settings, it feels so good. These type of games aren't just so tedious or so demanding on the controller and the Joy-Cons, so they're easy to play, a lot of fun, and again, Red Dead Redemption, I suggest it's a must grab and wins. So RPGs, I would say, yes, you can play. Shooters. Again, I'm a competitive player. I love Warzone. I love Apex. I love games like that. I used to play tons of Fortnite. I don't anymore. But as far as handheld, I say yes, it's very playable. Yes, it looks really good. However, I keep getting clapped. I'm no good on these Joy-Cons whatsoever. Playing it in handheld mode, I don't know what it is about it. I'm not too great with it. So I would have to put it mid-tier just because of that. I feel like this is one of those ways that if you want to play Warzone or play that way, you'd have to hook up some kind of remote, like an Xbox controller or keyboard and mouse. But if you just want to play maybe multiplayer or some casual way of playing like Call of Duty multiplayer or Battlefield 6, it looks phenomenal on this. Call of Duty, again, it runs well multiplayer. You can kick back, relax, and just play. But if you want to get super competitive, it's hard on this handheld. So it works, but I don't know if it's for me. Sports games. I picked MLB Rivals. One, because it's free. Two, I don't really play sports games anymore. I used to pick up Maddens. I used to pick up 2K, but they're just so redundant and always the same in my opinion. So I stopped picking those games up. So I just did MLB Rivals. It's free in the Steam store, but it looks great. Sports games, I thought no other than it would run great, easy. Buttons are so easy to push and whatnot. Timing and latency, it works great. You can see here that it plays great. Another game, genre that I didn't anticipate it having or being hard to play on this Lenovo Legion Go is actually side scrolls or puzzles. I consider those kind of games being like indie games or Silk Songs, so I chose Inside. I actually played this on my way to Japan on an 18-hour flight, beat it within 2 to 3 hours, and this was a lot of fun. It looks great, and I'm gonna go ahead and tell you this disclaimer. I'm playing all these genres on the highest TDP, so I'm not adjusting to the low TDP to see how it runs. Again, it's not about performance metrics. It's more about how it feels, how it runs, and how it looks on this handheld. So maybe you're in the market trying to see if it looks good or which one you should decide over an Xbox, ROG Ally X, or a Lenovo Legion Go or a Steam Deck. I'm telling you, it looks phenomenal. They feel phenomenal on this handheld, and so far I don't have any gripes on this. So that's the disclaimer. All high TDP. I am adjusting some settings just depending on the game, how demanding it is, but it's not a performance metrics again. But anyways, Inside runs great. I love it. You should check this game out. It makes you use your brain quite a bit. It's a lot of fun. Simulation. So this is where I anticipated the handheld would have a little trouble, and let me go ahead and tell you, it actually didn't. The reason I was thinking that is because I'm so used to seeing Flight Simulator just be hard to run, but I forget they're using all these peripherals like an 89-inch monitor or some kind of steering wheel or some kind of pilot's handles to just fly these games or play these games. And yeah, that takes a lot, especially that immersive 89-inch monitor they're using. So, but when you're using on the handheld and you're just using the Joy-Cons, it's super easy to just run. It looks great, it's fun. I used Euro Trucker if you're wondering what this game is, but again, easy if you're into that kind of games. Awesome. Strategy. I chose Dota 2. Let me tell you a little bit about strategy. I've never really able to get into them. Diablo, League of Legends, Smite, games like that. I just have never been able to just dedicate time and get into it. I always get real bored and I don't like the pace of the game. However, it works great on this. I see no issue. You have to tap on the screen for some things. Again, I gave Dota a try, and again, I'm not a fan of these games, but they do work and they look phenomenal on the OLED. So if you're into these kind of games, this genre passes as well. So far, other than the gripes that you've heard, all these genres are passing. But that's pretty much it. I want to thank you so much for just stopping by the channel. Again, I hit my goal of 300 and I'm on to 500 now. So thank you so much for engaging. I'm hoping these videos are helping you make decisions. I'm getting a lot of comments on setting up Lenovo Legion Go with an eGPU. So I'm trying to work on the behind the scenes on a video like that for you. But again, thank you so much for engaging, and I'll catch you in the next video. See ya.